had a sweet tooth, never could have.
So today I'm going to show you how to do the Killer Croc look but without a load of prosthetics, and the first thing you're going to need is a hoodie. If you don't want to wear the hoodie, you would need to apply a bald cap, but today I'm just going to show you how to paint the front of your face and most of your neck. And the first thing I'm going to do is apply a primer. I want some kind of a barrier between my skin and the very heavy makeup that I'm going to be applying. And the first thing I'm going to do after that is just apply a lot of black eyeshadow. I'm going to be blending out the edges just because it's a habit, but you don't have to, just because it's going to be covered by a whole load of makeup later and it's not really going to make that much of a difference. After that, with the same black eyeshadow and the same brush, I'm going to start outlining the shape of the black scales. Now, Killer Croc has two main colours of scales on his face. He has more of a cream toned one and then more of a black toned one. Where you're going to get more of a cluster of black scales, that's where you want to outline, and this is going to work as your guideline for the shape of the face. And also, if you have a much softer face than the character of Killer Croc, this is going to help give the illusion of having a much harsher face. Now we're going to start getting a little more detailed. I'm going to be using a small flat paddle brush, and I'm going to start hand drawing the scales. Now you want to bring this all the way up into your hairline. Most of the larger scales are going to be focused more on the outsides of your face, so the forehead, around the cheekbones, closer to the ears. Now before we start getting into the really complicated stuff, you want to bring those lines further down the neck, and then we're going to take that same black eyeshadow and we're going to bring this around underneath the eyes, and you're basically going to contour your face to make it look much sharper and more close to the character of Killer Croc. So you want to bring that up onto the cheekbones and bring that more towards the nose. We're not going to be aiming that, well, I guess you could call it a contour. You're not going to aim that towards the edge of your mouth. Instead, you're going to aim that to the edge of your nose instead. And then from your eyes, you want to bring that colour all the way into the hairline. And now we're going to start drawing the scales with a cream colour, and this part is going to take you forever. In total, this look took me around 3.5 hours, so don't try and do this and expect to be done in 20 minutes. It's going to take a while. Now that I've got the majority of the cream coloured scales, I'm going to start working down onto the neck. So you're going to start at the jaw and then work your way down. Now these scales are going to be much larger than the ones on your face. If you can, try and use a few brushes which have alternating sizes. At least that way you can just press the brush down and it's already going to be roughly the same size and shape as the scale that you're trying to imitate. It's going to save you a lot of time when you've got this many scales that you need to do. Now after I've done that, I'm going to be taking a very small detailing brush and then some black OCC cream. And this is the part where we're going to start adding in the lines. So around the bridge of the nose, the edge of the eyes, and then leading down towards the mouth, we're going to have all these tiny little lines. Another thing I'm going to do is take a slightly larger lip art brush, and then right where we've done those black lines down the centre of the face, around the eyes, you want to add some black scales. Now the reason why I wanted to use a black eyeshadow and then a black cream is the black eyeshadow is going to be a little bit more opaque, but then the cream is just going to be pure black and it's going to catch the light much differently to the eyeshadow, which is why we layered the colours this way. After that, I'm going to add some black eyeliner onto the lower lid, and then we're going to move on to the teeth. Now this part I really hate because you have to dry your teeth. You can use your fingers or a tissue. Personally, I prefer my fingers. I can't stand the feeling of tissues against my teeth. And then after that, you want to take a small detail brush and draw in the fangs on your teeth with some black tooth enamel. Pull up your hoodie, add a few more dots onto each of the scales right in the middle, and then that's it. You now look like a very sexy Killer Croc.